You are now connected to the Workout Wisconsin Network. Welcome to another special session of the Workout Wisconsin Network. I'm your host, Reggie Davis. Today, we headed south, and it's Workout Wisconsin in Janesville. We're going to stop out at a couple facilities today. First, we're going to stop out at Finn's of Functional Training. Their owner, Daniel Finn, has some very unique and non-traditional equipment at his facility. So we're going to see what he has going on there, and also I'm going to have to try out some of this equipment because I'm just not going to go there and not try it out. And then we're going to head over to True Studio as well in Janesville. So stay tuned. You got a great episode coming up. It's Workout Wisconsin Janesville here on the Workout Wisconsin Network.
Visit your local sup store and shop sup.com to get your supplements at the lowest price. We'll price match anywhere, including Amazon, sup.com, or Sup all across Wisconsin for new products, free samples, and best sellers. Sup for all your supplement needs.
We're now inside Finn's Functional Fitness here in Janesville, and I'm joined by their owner here, Daniel Finn. Daniel, I've seen images of your facility on social media. It's got a very unique feel to it. What is it?
It's totally functional. I mean, there are a few pieces of basic cardiovascular equipment here, but we want to really mix things up here and get really diverse as far as exercise variety and allowing people to move. There's too many times where they're sitting at their desk every day or sitting on the couch, you know, doing whatever it is they're doing. They're slouched forward and everything. They're in a stationary position. If they go and they sign up at a traditional health club, a lot of times what they're doing is they're going and getting on a piece of strength equipment in a seated position, or they're standing on a piece of equipment where they're moving front to back, and a lot of it's just repetitive movement that just exacerbates the problem that they already have as far as being sedentary in that seated or standing position for a long period of time. So
based on all that you just said here, you have a lot of non-traditional equipment here, which looks fun, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've seen it online, and I wanted to come out here and check this out because I actually wanted to try some of this equipment. What is some of the unique equipment that you have here?
Oh, we've got everything from a lot of cool balance equipment to flexibility equipment, some really unique strength pieces that target your core, target upper and lower body musculature as far as measuring power output. Just a lot of non-traditional things like a curved deck treadmill that actually you need to use the entire lower body to be able to propel the belt instead of just keeping up with a running belt. There's other things too, like pneumatic resistance, hydraulic resistance, all kinds of non-traditional toys that are very beneficial too, and just keep things really interesting for people.
Especially as a fitness guy myself, I'm always looking to try something new because you can only do so many bench presses, squats, or any basic lifts all the time. How did you get into this? What led you to creating non-traditional equipment?
I've had an extensive background in both manufacturing and in the fitness industry on various levels. I've trained at some of the health clubs out there and just with a lot of the traditional equipment, and with my own training I just got kind of bored after a while. I wasn't seeing any results, and once again things just weren't exciting anymore, and I needed to switch things up, and I needed to really open my mind to the different things that were out there instead of just saying that they weren't valid because they looked gimmicky to me. So going to trade shows and different things like that and trying things out over the years has allowed me to figure out what I think is valid and what isn't, and then invest in some of the unique things that are out there that a lot of traditional places will not invest in because it's not considered mainstream.
So how many years of experience do you have within the fitness industry?
I've been certified a trainer since 1990, and like I said, I've been in product development, I've been group personal training, and gone to so many different trade shows over the years. I've pretty much seen it all.
So nearly 30 years of experience within the fitness industry. This man probably knows a few things about equipment and other kinds of workouts as well too. So here's the thing, Daniel, since I'm here in Janesville and I want to check out some of this equipment, why don't we go ahead and you show me some of this stuff, and then so I can have a little bit of fun here.
Sounds great.
All right, we'll see you guys in a second here. Make sure you go to iTunes and check out our podcast, Yoga and Weights, hosted by me, Reggie Davis of the Workout Wisconsin Network, and
Ryan Cunningham of Flow Yoga Studio.
During our podcast, you're going to hear about the good,
The bad,
and you know damn sure the ugly in the fitness industry. Ryan, we always talk about nothing because she doesn't say anything half the time. I just sit there and joke and have fun. What do you know about fitness, Ryan? Absolutely nothing. I just do yoga in De Pere, Wisconsin, and I'm really cool. So if you want to check out our podcast, I am. I'm an angry black man. What do you expect? Make sure you check out our podcast on iTunes. You need to subscribe, and you can have all the hilarious, our hilarious, fun conversations that we have talking about fitness, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Check it out.
Like the worst promo that we just did.
We'll see you then.
Oh.
Welcome back to Workout Wisconsin. I'm your host, Reggie Davis. We're now in Janesville, and we're at True Studio in Janesville. Right now I'm joined by one of the bar instructors, Chelsea DeLong. How are you doing today, Chelsea?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. So it's my first visit down to True Studios here.
Welcome, thank you for coming.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad, once again, it's yoga, so, I'm ready to have, or yoga, bar, all different types of things that you guys have here. So actually, what is True Studio?
Sure, True Studio is a boutique fitness studio, and we offer classes all the way from cycling, bar, hot yoga. We also do a really cool paddleboarding yoga during the summer. And Stephanie, the owner, and some of the other yoga instructors take the clients out onto the water, and they actually do yoga on paddleboards.
So I was always interested in yoga on a paddleboard because don't you have to have some kind of skill to do that kind of yoga?
Absolutely, you should have some sort of background in yoga, but really, I asked her about it too because I was a little afraid. I was like, oh, I'm going to totally fall off.
Right.
But the paddle boards are wide, they're sturdy, and they really walk you through all the movements, so you can actually do a few yoga movements on the board. But you'd definitely be able to do it.
Because I couldn't even see myself just like standing on this board, and now you're gonna ask me to do yoga too. Like, do you do like warrior pose? Do you go through all the poses on the paddleboard?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and even some inverted yoga is done on the paddle boards, but really all the moves that you could do standing is anything you can do on the paddleboard.
And I assume they all got life jackets on, right?
No, actually,
They
you
don't?
should have the knowledge to.
Like, how deep is the water that you guys are in when you do this?
They go out onto the river here in town, and it's moving and it's a little deeper, but really Stephanie is all about safety and healthy practice, so everything is, you're walked through all the movements.
Well, since we're in Wisconsin, and most likely we're not going to be doing a paddleboard yoga at any time soon, unless you like going out on ice and doing it, it'd be great. You guys say you have bar here. What are your bar classes like?
Sure, our bar is a combination of ballet, strength, and yoga, and it's really working on, instead of working on like short, stocky muscles, it creates long, lean muscles. And so we do have a bar in the studio, and we just walk or go through all the movements with everybody, and I can show you a little today. And
well, I know you guys are going to want to see that, me go through a little bit of bar. So stay tuned, we got more coming up here. We're going to check back in with Chelsea, and she's going to teach me some bar. So you're here watching the Workout Wisconsin Network.
Visit your local sup store and shop sup.com to get your supplements at the lowest price. We'll price match anywhere, including Amazon, sup.com, or Sup all across Wisconsin for new products, free samples, and best sellers. Sups for all your supplement needs.
Welcome back to Workout Wisconsin. It's demonstration time. You know I love this segment, right? Chelsea, you're gonna have me do bar now, right?
Yes.
Well, first I better tell you guys we're out at True Studio in Janesville. I mean, how could I forget something like that?
yeah, it's pretty awesome. And
Yeah, and so you brought a bar out for me. So they do teach bar here, and she brought one of the bars out to show me how bar works. So You're up. Let's go. Let's show me what you got.
Awesome. So first we're going to get into a first position. So heels are going to come together and feet are spread out. So you could fit like 2 pizza slices between your feet.
So is this like, I'm sorry, is this like duck feet or pigeon feet or something like that they call it?
Yeah, you can call it that.
Okay, good. I just,
Whatever helps you remember that
Okay.
stance.
All
So
right.
first position is heels together, toes out.
right.
And you're going to have your hip close to the bar, hand resting lightly on the bar. And then you can either put your opposite hand on your hip or hold it out. And that gives you a little bit more balance. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you take a ball and you're gonna place it between your knees, right above your knees between your thighs. But you're still,
right there.
yes, perfect.
Okay,
And you're
cool.
still magnetizing your heels together.
Okay.
So we're gonna go up onto the balls of our feet, which is releving.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna think belly button to spine and shoulders rolled back, tailbone towards the ground. And then you're just gonna do little squats from here. So you're gonna go down, up, but you're not pushing all the way back up.
Uh-huh.
So nice and low, and then coming to like a halfway point. And you're gonna still hold that stance with the shoulders back, belly button in, and you're coming down. And we would do probably about 16 reps here.
Okay.
And then another variation of this is you're gonna stay in that stance, squeezing the ball between your knees. You're gonna shimmy. So you're gonna go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up.
She wants me to shake my hips.
I do. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go
Let's shake your hips.
down, down, up, up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We need
1,
some music.
2,
Let's go. Let's
3,
get down.
4. It is nice when you have a little bit more music.
Like shake it. Go ahead.
So we're from here.
Okay.
We also would come down into a low squat and just hold.
Okay.
And then so that is our first position.
right.
And then I'll have you take the ball and go ahead and set it to the side. Another position we can take is a wide second position.
Okay.
So feet are further apart, toes are turned out.
Okay.
And you would releve up on these toes again and go down into a little squat.
Okay.
Bring that arm out to give yourself a little bit more balance. You can bring both hands up to give yourself even more of a challenge. But here you would just hold. And so you can do little pulses. And
That's
then you would
woo.
also hold.
You hear the beat? I can hear it.
Yeah. And so you can come back down.
Okay.
Another variation at the bar would
Okay.
be using blocks. So I'd have your block here, and then we would put our foot onto the block and then step back into a lunge. So you're gonna go down into your lunge and then come up. Back down and up.
Okay.
Still while keeping your shoulders rolled back, thinking about engaging your core. Bringing it up, good. You'll start to
can do
feel a
this.
little bit of a burn. You should feel a little bit of a shake in your legs. You really want to wear out those muscles. Perfect.
So that's bar then, huh?
That's bar. We can also do weights. We do a lot of floor work, but yeah.
Y'all need to come check out this class. Get down. You can dance with during bar, right? Yes.
It is. It's really nice. We usually have music. Thanks for going with the flow since we have a class,
Right.
but this has been awesome.
Perfect. True Studio in Janesville, Chelsea. How can anybody get a membership here?
Absolutely. You can either come into the studio, otherwise we have online. You can go to www.truestudio.com and then you can sign up for a membership. We also have an app, which is super helpful because you can log on right onto your phone, say you're somewhere else and you're like, hey, I want to attend a class tonight. From the app, you can just hop on and sign yourself up.
Perfect. Make sure you check out True Studio in Janesville. Stay tuned. We got more coming up right here on Workout Wisconsin. Welcome to Yoga and Weights, a new podcast that discusses fitness in a sensitive kind of way.
Sometimes.
We won't talk about you or any workout that we don't like. We'll be
Start over. That's so bad.
so
Like, even your voice is like,
make sure you check out Yoga and Weights, the newest podcast on iTunes, hosted by me, Reggie Davis of the Workout Wisconsin Network. And
Ryan Cunningham from Flow Yoga Studio.
what do we talk about during Yoga and Weights? I don't know, Ryan. What do we talk about?
Yoga and weights. Fitness, health, crazy stuff.
Blonde white girl doing yoga. What do you expect?
Tall black dude doing yoga.
Wow, that's what you're gonna hear on Yoga and Weights. Make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes. we bring a fun conversation about fitness because we don't hold back on anything, do we?
You don't.
You know it. I don't. I'll say whatever I need to have said.
I'm the angel.
And I'm her devil, trust me. My opinions on this show are all of Ryan. She just doesn't want to say it because she doesn't want to ruin her girl next door image.
No.
That's why you have a black dude next to you, because he says what you're really feeling. And he takes the blow for it. Yoga and Weights on iTunes. Make sure you check us out.
Namaste.
Okay, Daniel, we're at our first piece of equipment. What do we got here?
This is cognitive training, so it's just testing reaction time. Cool little tablet here that you can actually set however you want it. You can set things to be far away from one another. You can set it to be the lights to be real close to one another. Decrease the amount of lifespan of each light, so it allows you to program in so many different variables to really to whatever application that you're trying to achieve. Just makes things very challenging as far as the mind-muscle connection.
All right, let's go. Let's try this. All right, where we go? Right here? Right here?
There's fine, yeah. Center only. Okay, you've got 30 lights. Ready? Go. All right, that's it. 30 lights. 27 hits, 3 misses.
So what's that tell you then?
So it tells how many lights you shut off within that time frame. As far as it was a 1.5 second lifespan. So Reggie had 27 makes and 3 misses, and he did it in 30 seconds.
So what would that tell me about myself about when it comes to reactionary time? And
well, for a lot of people, a lot of times it's several different tries to be able to really master it or get an advantage as far as what's going on. But it's showing me that your reaction time is good, but that it can improve. So.
Well, it looks like I have some improvement to do. Let's go check out the next piece of equipment. All right, we're on to our second piece of equipment here. Daniel, what you got now?
This is called the frog. There's probably about 4 different exercises you can do with this thing, depending on what your fitness level is.
Keep it basic with this one, though. Keep it basic.
Oh, no. Reggie's he's at the advanced level, so we're going to do the hardest movement, which would be very similar to a thruster. So if you're doing a squat with a barbell along with a press. And a couple of different challenges. You can put on anywhere from 20 to, I think, 130 pounds of resistance on here. Today we're just going with 40 pounds of resistance.
Good idea.
And it will make it a little bit more challenging as far as the core because you don't have as much pullback with the bands. So not quite as much emphasis on the legs and on the pressing movement overhead, but more on the core because of having to support more of your weight because of less pullback with the bands.
So you're going to demonstrate this?
Yes.
Okay, I got to see this.
All right, so getting in, you probably just want to put one foot in, just make sure it goes all the way down into the cradle. And then we're going to start from here, just pressing overhead with your arms and then extending your legs, like so. The more you can flatten out, the tougher it is.
All right, here we go.
All right, I want to see if Reggie can do 20 reps.
All right, 20. All right, here we go. All right, and then just, whoa. Oh my God. Oh.
About a third of the way there.
I'm telling you right now, I can stop at 10. All right, That's an interesting piece of equipment right there. Wow. Oh. All right, we gotta go check out the next one before I get burnt out on this equipment. All right, we're on to our final piece of equipment we're gonna demonstrate today. What do you got, Daniel?
This is a piece of equipment that utilizes hydraulic cylinders. So 360 degrees worth of movement. The harder you push and pull, the more it fights equal force as far as fighting back against you.
Equipment that fights back. Okay, I'm ready.
So what I'm gonna have Reggie do is 45-second interval. We're gonna do 3 different movements, 15 seconds of each. First off, we're gonna do a push-pull simultaneous. You're gonna get your hips into it, so it's pretty dynamic. 15 seconds. Then we're gonna go to circles this direction for 15 seconds. And then to close it out, 15 side to side simultaneous. Trying to get as much power as you can.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Get the workout.
Okay, switch to circles. Big circles.
Working it.
Okay, now side to side, simultaneously, same way. There you go. Come on, that board should be moving.
Working the hole.
There you go. Strong finish, 5 seconds.
Woo. Woo. And there you go. I got to work out. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Trying out something new, and it's fun as well too. That frog, I felt like my abdomen was about to be ripped in half, like it was ready to be pulled apart. Daniel, if somebody wants to come check out your facility, where can they find you?
They can go to www.finsfunctionalfitness.com, Fins Functional Fitness Facebook page, or they can actually give us a call, 608-436-3264, right here in Janesville, Wisconsin.
Daniel Finn here from Fins Functional Fitness here in Janesville. Stay tuned, we got more coming up right here on Workout Wisconsin, Janesville.
Visit your local sup store and shopsup.com to get your supplements at the lowest price. We'll price match anywhere, including Amazon, sup.com, or Sup all across Wisconsin for new products, free samples, and best sellers. Sups for all your supplement needs.
Putting a wrap on another special session of the Workout Wisconsin Network. It is Workout Wisconsin Janesville, brought to you by Subs. If you're interested in being a part of the show or you want to refer a fitness-related business, you can contact me, Reggie Davis, at 608-345-4726. Or if you prefer to email me, you can email me at reggie@workoutwisconsin.com. Coming up during the next session of Workout Wisconsin, it's Workout Wisconsin Madison, brought to you by Freshie. We're in Madison, Milwaukee, Green Bay, and all over the state. You know you've been watching the Workout Wisconsin Network.